Hi guys, so as you can already tell, the title is going to be very, very interesting. Viewing, whatever, seeing my first lesbian kiss. Okay, I was a sophomore in high school. Okay, so let me just paint the picture. Let me go back really, really long time ago. It's been about 9-10 years ago. Yeah. Wow. I was just thinking, if you step back for a minute and think about all the stuff that's happened in the past 10 years, it's just like, how can someone be in an abusive relationship for 10 or 15 years and be just like, I just couldn't get out? Like, I think, okay, I'm 26 years old. And the person that I was at 16, oh my God. Oh my God. It's not even real. Like, oh my God. People change so dramatically. But anyway, it was before school started, like the homeroom, and I opened the door, and there was, I had to go up the stairs, the stairs, and, there was like a back corner that people would stand and make out and probably do other stuff. And I just opened the door and I saw these two blonde girls kissing, and they were really getting it on. And we all just looked at each other. Yeah, both of them looked at me in the eye. And I don't have a problem with it now. I'm all for equality and all that stuff. I really am. I'm not just saying that because on YouTube and I have to be safe. No, I support equality. I really do. But at that time, when I was 16 years old, I was, I guess, told what to think told how to think. And I was, of course, as most people are, you're brought up in a home, a community, an environment where people say that's wrong and blah, 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 blah. So, and I remember, and you have to understand at that time, I was 16 years old, but I was like a 6-year-old. So, anyway, yeah. So I walked in and they stopped kissing. And I just remember I didn't feel anything. It was just like, I remember feeling kind of embarrassed because, like I said, I come from a household that you don't talk about stuff like that, and you definitely don't live it. And I believed that at the time, and it kind of sounds like a funny video, but I really struggled with all that stuff because, I grew up in a very sheltered home, a very sheltered environment, and, when you're taught to believe something for so long, all these years, you were brought up, born and raised into it, to think that's wrong and to just kind of ignore it. It causes issues for yourself, because it doesn't matter if you're straight or homosexual. It's like that person has, not the same type of feelings. Like, I like men, I like guys. I don't know what it's like to be attracted to a woman. I don't know what that feels like. I don't understand it, but I don't discriminate against it. I support equality. Who am I to judge your life or your heart? It's not so much your life, it's your heart, and you're trying to match it up with a daily routine. And who are you, or who am I to say, well, that's wrong? Like I've said before, you sit down, you eat a plate of food, you have peas, carrots, mashed potatoes, chicken and dumplings. I freaking hate chicken and dumplings. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the little mucus man on the commercials. The green mucus man. Oh my God. Oh. I hate chicken and dumplings. But then my best friend might be sitting next to me and she might eat them. Eat them. Eat them. I'm such a country hick. But eat them. And she might love them. So is she going to convince me or try to say, well, you're wrong because you don't have the right kind of taste for that. You're wrong for that. You need to eat chicken and dumplings because I eat chicken and dumplings. Ah! It's just chicken and dumplings. It's just people's feelings. It's just a daily routine. Life, they want insurance benefits. Just leave these people alone, man. Like, what? No. Like, I'm getting irritated because people act like it's such a big deal. You know what? I don't want children. I do not want to be a mother. I do not want that responsibility. I'll admit it on camera. I'll admit it, okay? I am selfish. I don't want to live my life taking care of someone else. I'll admit that, okay? All right? Whatever. I probably just screwed my chances of ever finding a husband, right? But, oh God, okay. But it's the truth. I don't want children. I don't want to be a mother. I just want to be a wife. So, but, you know, and if you really want to get technical with all this stuff, you know, a lot of people understand the scripture in the Bible, like, be fruitful and multiply, to imply or implicate or whatever, that means to, you know, just be fruitful, multiply, you know, with husband and wife, and to bear children, multiply, fruitful. But does that exclude the people on earth that have medical conditions that they have tried to conceive for 10, 15 years, and they can't conceive a child? If the Bible is one for all, then what about those people that physically can't have children? You know what I think that scripture means? I think it means that to be kind, be fruitful. It sounds generic, but be fruitful and multiply in your kindness and your respect. And your respect for other people, your respect for yourself, just to be kind and nice and a very soft and warm person. I swear it means that. Because everyone, I don't care if you're Hitler, I don't care if you're Charles Manson, I don't care. I firmly believe this, and I'm not naive, believe me. I'm not naive. I firmly believe that everyone is born with a certain percentage of kindness and opportunity. It just gets pounded down from life, rejection, missed opportunity, and mistakes. Everyone has kindness in them, okay? I mean, so I think that's what, if you want to get technical with the Bible, I believe, you know, who am I to say, but I believe that's what that means, because that's the only thing that I can, like, compare that every single person with a heartbeat has. You have the potential and the availability to be nice and kind to people. So why not do it? Why can't you do that? Why are you so afraid to just... There is nothing wrong with homosexual people. There's nothing wrong with it, man. Oh, well, you must be gay yourself. No, I'm not. You know, that's such a typical stereotype. Like, oh, well, are you hiding something yourself? No, I'm not, honey. No, I'm not. Just because I don't have a man on one arm and a baby on the other doesn't mean that I'm gay. Honey, it hasn't been handed to me yet, okay? But I support equality. And I think you should too, okay? I totally should. When they break up with their partner or their whatever you want to call it, the homosexual relationships, they feel the same type of hurt. It comes from the same, like, it's not like the same feelings, but it's kind of like that in a certain sense, because you still feel hurt. You feel excited, happy, joyful to see that person, you know, your hand brushes up against their hand and you just die inside. And everyone feels that because it's from your heart. We all beat from the same heart. It's just, it comes out in different levels, but it's a heart thing. Love everyone. And love yourself, man. That's all I've got to say. If you cannot understand it from what I've said, then I don't know how you can dress yourself by yourself in the morning.